Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of JaianMusic Notes, where I dissect my anime covers and deep dive into their creative processes, the decisions I make, their sonic landscapes, and the emotional colors behind every piece I feature on this podcast. Today's episode takes a dark turn. We're entering an anime world that I have not entered yet. It's a solo episode. We're entering the haunting world of another, an anime drenched in mystery, paranoia, and psychological horror. I'll be breaking down my warped and surreal interpretation of Mei's theme, a cover that plays with delay and dissonance like no other in the past. This one's strange and honestly purposefully strange. Before I get into all that, I want to thank the sponsor of the podcast, Laser Audio Technologies. If you are a creator, a sound designer, a composer, a musical audio nerd, well, please take a moment and go over to laser.io and check out all of their suite of creative effects plugins, constantly updated, incredible quality, and if you use code JaianMusic, you get 30% off. Every time you use that code, it helps support the show and keeps me producing in-depth musical breakdowns and guest episodes and all of the above. And every dollar generated from that code goes straight back into the show, such as GoPro Kyo, who does all of the artwork for JaianMusic Notes. Please go give him a follow. So, let's talk about another. It's a psychological horror anime, and it's known for its creeping dread, escalating deaths, and of course, for Mei, who is a silent eye patch girl who seems to exist halfway between the real and the unreal. Her theme in the show is sparse, bizarre, tense, and quite dreadful. It's crafted to avoid traditional horror cliches, in my opinion. It focuses instead on atmosphere and just bizarre textures. Mei's character is quiet, mysterious, and tied directly into the show's tragic loop. So her music isn't loud, it's not bombastic, it's the sound of being watched and the lingering questions above your head, that dark cloud above your head, and of something deeply wrong that no one can explain. So, in this one, I'll be honest, I didn't go too crazy with it. I twisted it just enough, in my opinion. The entire mix has this sort of warping delay sound. This wasn't just to sound cool, it was to stimulate the distortion of time and space that another plays with. It's a delay that bends in pitch and in rhythm, something pulling you forward, sometimes stretching you back. You're never quite grounded. That's intentional. And I have this minimalistic bell lead that's lonely and just kind of taps out the melody like a musical box in a haunted house. It doesn't dominate. It invites discomfort by being too simple and too vulnerable. And we have these dissonant pads underneath the bells. I layered these pads to have weird tensions, slightly detuned harmonics, and these pads grow and echo as the track progresses, almost like a curse in the anime, expanding, feeding, and by the end of the track, those echoes are cutting through even more of the melody. It's devouring it. It's noise and bizarreness that just kind of just would not go away unless you hit skip, of course. Don't hit skip on my songs, though. So, the slow build, I wanted it to creep. I wanted every sound to enter slowly and subtly. The end isn't a resolution, it's a fade out into confusion. The final moment of the track lingers in what feels like a decaying tape with unresolved tones. If you listen to the fade out of the tail end of this song, you'll understand what I mean by the warping. Like, that's the best place to listen to the warping, because you have the decay of the bell, you have the decay of the pads, and you have the warp of everything. There's nothing else to say after that. It's the last note. Why did I take this approach? Because Mei's theme isn't about melody. It's about mood. It's about the air in the room, the shadow behind your shoulder. I wanted the listener to feel slightly off, like the song is observing them. It's like the song is this creepy, dreadful observation within yourself. This track also marks one of the most boldest departures I've made. This isn't ambient. This isn't orchestral. The progression is bizarre. It's texture. It's dread. And it's slow on purpose. It installs itself like a virus, and by the end, you notice that it's taking over the whole track. And so, if you haven't yet, please go listen to the cover. You'll understand what I mean. It's available on all platforms. I suggest listening at night on headphones when you're ready for that sonic experience. That doesn't play by the rules. So, a big thank you to Laser Audio Technologies for sponsoring the podcast. Don't forget to use code JaianMusic 25%. Sorry, don't forget to use code JaianMusic for 30% off at checkout. And follow at GoPokio on social media. Follow at JaianMusic on social media. JaianMusic.com is my website. Give this podcast a 5-star review. Hit follow everywhere. And so for myself, this has been another episode of JaianMusic Notes. Goodbye, everyone.